Chapter 1353. When Alex looked at Xingshi, he found a strange look behind her, looking at him. He frowned subconsciously and looked at it, but he saw a wretched man who was somewhat familiar, looking at himself with horror. Don't look at this kid who looks like 5 people and 6 people, but under Alex's golden eyes, you can tell at a glance that this kid is not a good bird. He must be the kind of scum with benevolence and morality and full of male thieves and women. Alex glanced over, then watched Kwamsuki shaking all over. He couldn't help but tremble, because this Alex really left him an extremely deep impression. He has seen ruthless people. It is said that in North Korea a few years ago, a big brother kidnapped the son of the richest man, walked into the villa of the richest man with bombs all over his body, and then blackmailed 10 billion Korean dollars. He has also heard of a money-carrying robbery in Russia that shocked the world. The robbers robbed the money-carrying car of over 100 million currency. But he has never heard of that bastard who poisoned others to death with poison and cheated the other party's family with tens of billions of dollars. Alex is such an incredible and unheard animal. According to his investigation, Alex's methods are extremely harsh. At the beginning, his brother, Suki, brought several outstanding bodyguards from Oris Hill. It is said that they were all chopped up by his men and fed to the dogs. When he thought of this, he was terrified. This time he came to Oris Hill, he was also very afraid of meeting Alex, so he was very low-key. After arriving in Oris Hill, he only stayed in the hotel and rarely went out. But I didn't expect that I would actually see this evil star at the college samba competition. Therefore, he was extremely nervous. Alex also saw that he was nervous, and he couldn't help but feel a little curious. He hadn't seen this man before, and he should have never known him before. Then why did he look at him with such horrified eyes? After a while, Alex suddenly wanted to understand why he looked a little familiar with this guy. This guy's appearance was so similar to that of Suki, who was feeding the dog at the Don Stephen Kennel Farm. While Alex was looking at Kwamsuki, Xingshi coach Yamamoto Kazuki was also looking at him. Also looking at Alex, and Xingshi beside Kazuki Yamamoto. Because I heard coach talk about Alex before, both of them tried to see Alex's approximate cultivation level through their eyes. Alex looked at Kwamsuki at this time, and smiled enthusiastically. Oh! If I admit it, this is Mr. Kwamsuki from the Suki family, right? Kwamsuki looked at Alex with a warm smile on his face and couldn't help fighting a cold war. But he knew that he was on Alex's territory now, and he couldn't provoke or neglect what he said to such evil stars. As a result, Kwamsuki could only force a smile, and said tremblingly, "Go, Your Excellency must be Anderson, Mr. Alex Anderson, right?" When Alex heard Kwamsuki say his name, he laughed and said, "Mr. Suki is really smart. We two had never met before today, and you recognized me." Kwamsuki looked at Alex, his heart was bleeding, and at the same time he cursed in his heart, "You bastard, how can I not recognize you? You cheated our family with billions of dollars and killed my father. The culprits of the 2 immediate family members of the Suki family. Although I hired you to kill my brother, he died in your hands." Although Kwamsuki was very angry, he didn't dare to be disobedient. He hurriedly said with a smile, "Mr. Anderson, I didn't expect you to be so handsome, tall, and chic."